Welcome to Making It Happen TV, where we're here to inspire and encourage you to pursue your gifts and talents. Now, you know, normally I do a little monologue that talks about inspiration and trying to inspire you, but we've got such a packed show today. I'm going to kind of wait on that a little bit and inspire you with the girls that are going to be on. We've got Camille and Haley Harris from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I've been watching their career for several years now, and you don't want to miss a minute of this. So we're going to go to a quick commercial. When we get back, we'll have Camille and Haley on the set with us. You're going to be so inspired when they get through singing and talking a little bit. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back. And as I promised, we've got Camille and Haley Harris from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So let me introduce you to Camille and Haley. Come on, girls.
Victoria.
It's so good to see you. If you'll have a seat over there.
Yeah.
This is Haley. This is Camille.
Yeah.
So if
She's
you'll
the
have a
mama,
seat-
I'm the baby.
And together we
Older
are
sister.
singers, songwriters, and sisters.
Sisters.
So
sisters. You know, we had you on several years ago, and I have
my
just
goodness.
In
watched.
a coffee shop.
Yes, watched the way you guys have grown so much, your voices, and it's just phenomenal. So tell us, you know, how did it all start to begin with? I mean, you come from a large family. How many children?
eight
We're
kids.
second and third of 8.
5 girls and 3 boys.
Wow.
So yeah, we're the second and third. So
And so, did you always know that you were going to be singers?
oh man,
Took me a while. She was 10 when she first started playing guitar. Is that right?
around
And
11,
writing songs
yeah.
around 11. I started singing at 13 to Natalie Grant in the kitchen
Oh,
on
wow.
the radio. My dad called everybody on the phone. He's like, I didn't know you could sing. So, yeah.
Oh wow.
And then I started playing guitar probably the same year. I think Taylor Swift had a song out on the radio, Tim McGraw.
Uh-huh.
It was around 2006. I don't know if I was 13 then, but yeah, I was playing that song in my room. You know, G, C, D,
Right.
E minor, the easiest chords, and my fingers were almost bleeding. And I got the song,
Aw.
and I started playing guitar from then.
So she was
yeah.
inspired by another musician. So you
Mhm.
never know who you're gonna
Yeah.
start a career of.
Yeah,
You
right.
know, when you do what God's given you to do.
Now, I know that you're a songwriter.
Yeah.
Now, are you a songwriter?
Yeah, I'm more of an editor. I have written songs. Out of our 5 albums, there's 10 songs on each, and she's written probably 45 out of 50, and I've written like 5. But I edit everything
But
she
I
does.
have-
We
she
co-write.
Is
I don't
an
know.
amazing co-writer. She'll tell me, no, that's someone else's melody. You can't steal that. I'm like, I don't know, because she listens to a lot of the music that
Right.
she has over the years.
Maybe we both do
She's
now.
my DJ.
but
She's
yeah.
always got the tunes going that I should hear. So, have you seen this new music video? Nope. Okay. So she keeps it current. But yeah, I never thought about being a singer so much as I just started writing songs, and you sing what you write. So
Wow.
that's kind of, you know.
And you play instruments? How
Mhm.
many instruments do you play, or what do you play?
Oh, wow.
Guitar,
Mainly guitar. You play some piano.
ukulele, little piano, little drums, little
You
bass.
play the drums? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
She also
Yeah,
plays the
actually
cajon
intended
box.
to play the ones over there.
Yeah,
so
those are nice and
before we
shiny.
leave,
You should totally do that.
Get my skills up
And
again.
then what all do you play?
Just same guitar, ukulele, a tiny bit of keyboard, enough to write a song. I should really get more of that going. But and a tiny bit of mandolin, you know.
Ooh,
wow.
yeah.
So just a little
Wow. Now, they've got 5 albums?
Yes.
bit. Yes.
And the name of your website is?
CamilleandHaley.com, and if you go to thesisterduo.com, it also
The
redirects.
Sister
Or
Duo.
thesisterduo.com. Yeah.
Sometimes Camille and Haley. people
Hard to
can be
spell, you know.
C-A-M-I-L-L-E.
There's actually 10 ways to spell Haley, so I counted them. There's probably more than that, but yeah.
But she's the pirate version. She says. It's,
No, well, usually when I meet a Haley and she says her name is spelled with an I, Hailey, because it's
Right.
a common name, I say, oh, well, mine's the pirate version that's missing an I.
missing an
So,
eye.
it's missing an eye.
goodness.
People don't usually get
original.
it, but
So.
it's a Haley original. So.
Oh, my goodness. Now, you know, I used to have some of your other CDs that I don't remember Because these don't look familiar to me.
right.
We might have changed the fronts of them. And
Okay.
We might
we might have
have.
rearranged some songs over the years.
Do you have the written on
But-
copies we used to write
I've
with
got
Sharpies?
some of
Okay,
those.
you
Okay,
might
so
have those.
We're gonna leave those here.
We're
with you
gonna leave
today.
all of those with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
We're
don't
actually we're singing 3 songs and they're actually from this album,
Okay.
this
Make Your
album,
Move
and that
Rocky
album.
Road album.
So those are our 3 country
and
albums.
Right now.
And
Yeah.
then the other 2 are Christian and Christmas. And so
Okay.
yeah, we like that one a lot, the Christmas one. So we wrote 7 out of 10 originals on that one.
These girls are so talented, you can't even imagine. Now, that
thank
military,
you.
what was in the, how'd you do that? The military?
At Victory,
Oh, we go to Victory Christian Center.
yeah.
And they had
They
us
have
be,
4th of July
like
play.
The Andrews sisters kind of
Oh,
throwback
that was
style
so good.
of the, and those K-songs go rolling
Yeah,
along. And,
the 5 military branch
proud to
songs.
bear the title.
Right.
Oh, and you
Earrings
dressed,
and-
you dressed up.
Yeah, we
like-
had the old-fashioned hats and the little black
The
heels and skirts.
it was really fun, and we really had.
And
was
that
hard
kind of
to
inspired
learn.
us to maybe someday be military entertainers.
We
Like that
hope
might be
to do
something in our
that,
future.
'cause,
So
yeah.
But I mean,
love
you
the armed
guys look
forces.
like you came out of that era, the way you were
Oh,
dressed.
praise the
and
Lord.
Hair and
everything.
makeup.
I love that.
And then you did the, was it the Salvation Army
Uh-huh,
thing
yeah,
one
yeah.
time?
Yeah, Salvation Army Bell.
Mhm.
It
So we
was
wrote
the-
that as like a jingle for them, and then we turned it into a little song. And then we had, the major. He was Santa Claus in the video and everything. So it was a lot of fun. So we sing there every year.
And
usually.
then for one of the, who was it, that was running for president?
Rick
Senator
Santorum.
Rick Santorum in 2012.
And you did a song for
Yeah.
him.
Game
So-
on, yeah.
And you got to go to the convention, didn't you?
Yeah,
Or-
like not the convention, but we went to like 5 different states and traveled with him. So he was a Republican, one of the top runners at the time, and so we got 1 million views on YouTube through that, and then his race ended, and it was like wow, and so it was quite the beginning of a lot of different stages and people, and it's really been a blessing to have something like that happen to you that you're not expecting.
Well, you know that other than your parents,
Mhm.
I'm your biggest fan. Now, maybe...
Haley, we didn't know this. We didn't know.
I did not know.
Oh, yes, you had to have known.
Well, we know you love us because you comment on my pictures on Facebook,
Yeah.
and you always say such nice things, and I'm like, I can count on Victoria Lisa, so beautiful, or so sweet. I'm like, okay.
Well, you know, and I wouldn't say that if I didn't really mean it. You know,
Aw,
I
thank
really
you.
wouldn't. But you guys are going places, and we've all known that. Everybody in Tulsa knows that God's got His hand on you, and you probably have no idea to the heights that you're going to go. You know, I know
Wow.
you want to do a little bit of acting.
I would like to. You know, the movies Facing the Giants and Courageous. I would like to be in one of those movies someday. I don't know if you have to be part of their church because there's a lot of volunteers.
Oh, really?
I
We
heard
can
that. I
move
don't
and
know.
Be in the church.
Kurt Cameron was in
You
one. I
can
don't know
do
if he
the
goes to the
kids
church,
ministry,
so
Haley.
got to start somewhere. So yeah.
But you know, like I've always said, we've got all the gifts and talents that God has placed inside of us, and we
Mhm.
have that desire to do those things. Then that means that those gifts and talents are already in you. All
Yeah.
you have to do is wait for that perfect timing to bring
Yeah.
it to pass, right?
Uh-huh.
So I don't have any, because I've seen you. I know
Oh,
that
he's
acting
talented.
is
He
in
really
you.
is.
So that's going to come. It's just going to be the right time. So who knows? We might meet somebody here on Making It Happen TV that's going to plug you right into that.
Ooh,
So,
that's good. Oh yeah.
but we could just go on and on and on. But we've got to go to a commercial break.
As a CASA volunteer, I'm a link, a key link in providing information to the court that will assist them in making informed decisions about the case. I'm just one person, but my being there means a lot to that child, and it means even more to me.
Every person has the power to make a difference. Give a child the gift of hope by becoming a CASA volunteer.
Today I found a lucky flower. I think that's a good sign. Another family is coming this week to choose one of us. And this time, maybe, just maybe, they will choose me.
I ain't your fool.
It's not like this is my first rodeo. Seen the likes of you before. Ooh, and I know better than to fall for you. To even let you open up that door. 'Cause I can see through
I ain't your fool. You say you want a good girl like me, you gotta be a good boy, darling. If you wanna do some changing, we'll see about you and me. But one thing's for sure, I ain't your fool. Nothing new under this big bright sun, and bluffing ain't getting you through to my heart. Ooh, something about you that really gets to me. But I don't get hung up on good looks and cowboy charm, 'cause I can see through you, and I ain't your fool. You say you want a good girl like me, you gotta be a good boy, darling. If you wanna do some changing, we'll see about you and me. One thing's for sure, I ain't your fool.
I'm not wonderful, for bad boys ain't like me to lead 'em on. 'Cause I can't see beyond the now, boy, you want what you want. Then you're gone, long gone.
And you say you want a good girl like me, you gotta be a good boy, darling. If you wanna do some changing, we'll see about you and me. But one thing's for sure, if you want a good girl like me, you gotta be a good boy, darling. If you wanna do some changing, we'll see about you and me. But one thing's for sure, I ain't your fool. One thing's for sure, I ain't your fool. One thing's for sure, I ain't your fool.
And this
Thank
next
you.
song is called Wish I Didn't Like You. It's kind of our Hawaiian country
kinda
song.
sad love song.
Sad love song is
Kind
what
of about
it's meant
that
to be.
that awkward moment when you like somebody but you're not sure if they like you back.
The awkward, like, maybe a few
Well,
months.
few moments, yes.
Wow.
And if you tell them, you might ruin the friendship. So
You know how it is.
that's a problem.
so
It's a problem.
I don't recommend it. Do not do
Yeah.
that. But here
Yeah.
it is. This is called Wish I Didn't Like You. Here we go.
Ooh, ooh.
I've never been so good at reading emotions, and you are my diary of questions.
We've been friends for a while now. I'm scared to tell you I don't know if you feel the same way I do. I wish I didn't like you so much. I wish that it could be just like it was. I wish that I could stare into your eyes and forget to blush. I wish I didn't like you so much. I wish that I could take it back a notch. I wish that I could think about your smile without falling in love. I wish I didn't like you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He's thinking, girl, you're beautiful. I wish I could tell you I don't want to lose you. I've liked the way things are, but things are changing. You got me wishing for more. I wish I didn't like you so much. I wish that it could be just like it was. I wish that I could stare into your eyes and forget to blush. I wish I didn't like you so much. I wish that I could take it back a notch. Wish that I could think about your smile without falling in love. I wish I didn't like you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I think I know just what you feel.
Please tell me my heart is pounding for
Something that's real, I hope you'll say.
you love me too. But until then,
I'm gonna just pretend that I wish I didn't like you so much. I wish that it could be just like it was. Wish that I could stare into your eyes and forget to blush. I wish I didn't like you so much. I wish that I could take it back a notch. I wish that I could think about your smile without falling in love. I wish I didn't like you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I wish I didn't like you.
I'm Michael Clark. I'm 23 years old, and right now I know what you're thinking. Why am I so confused? Why am I so unstable? Why do I not even know what I want to do with my life? Don't worry, you're going to get there. But for the here and now, the word of the day is reconstruct. Build yourself through and through, all right? Victoria Lee, she's already been through all this. If you've read her book, you will believe her when she says, if I can, you can. So for a life-changing experience, please contact the information below.
Welcome back. As I promised, we got Camille and Haley on the set again. And I love these girls. They're so talented, and God's got some great things in store for them. So as we close out the show, I asked them to sing this love song that Camille just recently put together, and you're going to love it. So stay tuned. But remember, I always tell you, if you want to have your dreams come true, don't just think it. Make it happen in your own lives. So go ahead, girls.
Thank you. Thank you. This song I wrote, I asked the Lord, I come from a not a broken family, but 2 parents. We have 8 kids, and I'm so blessed with the godly upbringing I have. But, so, you know, they've said in different times of their marriage, they could have called it quits, but they decided to persevere, to pray for each other, to fast, to humble themselves, to, you know, ask God for the answer. 8 kids later, they've you know, given us a foundation, and I'm just so blessed. And so I believe God has hope for your marriage or your relationship. And so this song is called What True Love Means. Why am I fighting all I've ever loved? Why am I taking back my heart? Why am I feeling you are not enough? Why am I falling out of love? You were everything I'd ever thought of dreaming, and my heart was taken, and now I'm rethinking. I love you, I'm staying, we're finding what true love means, and I like you. I'll try to be everything you'll ever need. Oh, yeah. Where did I lose you? Where did I go wrong? I must have been thinking of myself. And how do I show you? You are what I want. I feel like I'm falling back in love. 'Cause you are everything I've ever thought of dreaming, and my heart is taken, and now I'm rethinking. I love you, I'm staying, we're finding what true love means, and I like you, and I'll try to be everything you'll ever need. Oh, yeah.
I'm staying. We're finding what true love means. I like you. I'll try to be everything you'll ever need. Oh, yeah. What true love means.
People that haven't been in abusive situations, they think, what is wrong with you? Can't you just get over it? But you can't get over it unless somebody tells you how. The sad part of it is that so many people end up in these abusive situations, and you wonder why there's so much depression. Why is there so much suicide? Why is there so much alcoholism? Why is there so much drug addiction? There's something causing all of that.
Yes, it is.
There's something inside of you that's hurting. And you need to understand why you're hurting. But I was still a child inside. Because, you know, when it's almost like you get stuck in a period emotionally, and you can't go anywhere with it. So I got to the point where suicide was on my mind constantly. You know, how can I get out of this? How can I just stop the pain? It was almost like I had an open wound that I couldn't get to heal. Sometimes in early childhood, whether it's intentional or unintentional, we develop images of ourselves because of the way that we were treated, whether we were neglected, whether there were any sexual, physical, or emotional abuse that occurred in our lives at that time. You might be asking yourself, are you one of those people, 1 out of 4 the statistics tell us today? Do you struggle with anger, anxiety, fear of any kind? Do you struggle with having poor relationships continually? Have you struggled with drug addiction, alcoholism, maybe spousal abuse? Do you find yourself changing jobs continually, or maybe even repeating one divorce after the other? Do you find yourself in an area of your life and wonder why it just doesn't get better? Then maybe you are the 1 out of 4. I am so tired of society acting like everything is okay, and yet we have hurting people all around us that don't know how to be successful in their lives, and yet they're ridiculed, and people are telling them, can't you just get over it? I know something happened to you when you were a child, but just let it go. But when you're damaged at the very core of your being, it's not easy to let it go. Your whole makeup, who you are, has been changed, and you don't know how to fix it. If a firm foundation has never been established in your life because of neglect or the other issues that I mentioned before, then you've already begun with the shaky ground. And with shaky ground, how do you ever get that real footing that you need, that you see in other people's lives that are successful? You begin to ask yourself, who am I? And what am I here for? What am I meant to do? What is life all about? If you don't have those answers, then your life will be like a guessing game You'll continually want to know what to do, but you make all the wrong decisions. But if you don't know what good really looks like, how are you going to know how to make the right choices? Only when a person feels loved and secure are they able to make the right decisions. You know, this is not about blame. We're not blaming parents or caregivers that raised us, because they most likely did all that they could do, the best that they knew how, because of the information that was fed into them. So it's not about blame, but it's about how to recover, how to restore our self-image so that we can have a life that's worth living.